So the first thing you want to do to take care of your hamster is get bedding. I suggest getting aspen or paper-based bedding. The beddings you do want to look out for are pine, cedar, and soft bedding. These beddings can be high in dust, which can cause respiratory problems later on for the hamster. So when you're looking for hamster bedding, get aspen or paper-based. I suggest Great Choice Aspen Wood Shavings. This is the one I use for my hamsters, and it works really good. It traps all my the odors from my hamster, and I suggest using this. Yeah, you can find that at Petco, PetSmart, any animal store. So one of the more obvious things you need to take care of your hamster is hamster food. When looking for your hamster food, I suggest getting hamster food that has protein of 17 to 19%, a fat of 5 to 6%, a fiber of 10 to 12%. A great example for these qualifications is Hazel hamster or hairy hamster food. It's one of the more popular hamster foods, and I'm going to get it as soon as I get enough money. Since it is fairly pricey, I suggest saving up and getting it. It is worth the money. My food that I have is VitaCraft VitaSmart Complete Nutrition. This almost qualifies for all of the hamster qualifications, but it is low in fiber, so I give my hamster bread with it. So if you do have this food, give your hamster a piece of bread every night. Make sure it's whole wheat bread and not white bread. And when getting this hamster food, take out all the peas and all the flaked corn, because that is really bad for your hamster. And if you have a dwarf hamster, it could cause diabetes. So take out all the corn and all the peas. Do not give your hamster carrots, peas, or corn, because it is high in sugar, and it's just not good for them. It has no nutrients. Two things that I do suggest adding into your hamster food is either flax seeds or wheat germ, which I don't have wheat germ on me right now, but I do have flax seeds. These are ground up flax seeds, and as you can see, they're just ground up, and I take a pinch, just a pinch, and then sprinkle it on my hamster's food. Flax seeds are really high in fiber and fat, which is good for your hamster's pelt. Some people say that fat is not good for your hamster, but it is good for your hamster. It makes them warm in the winter and provides a really sleek pelt. Another obvious necessity is a water bottle. When looking for a water bottle, I suggest these long water bottles. They're easier to change your hamster's water, and it's easier for your hamster to access water. If your hamster water bottle came with one of your cages, like this one, I do not suggest using this type of water bottle. As you can see, the water drips very easily. Whenever you put pressure on this, it starts dripping like mad crazy, and it's hard for your hamster to access water from. And if your hamster does not get enough water, it can cause your hamster to have dehydration, which is not good. So when looking for your hamster water bottle, get this one. As soon as you can, get this one. It's just way better for your hamster. Hamsters have a lot of energy, so they need exercise. And a great way for your hamster to have exercise is an exercise wheel. When looking for an exercise wheel, make sure that it's a flat surface. It's easy for your hamster to run on. And yeah, make sure it's not wire or mesh like this one and this one. Wire and mesh can cause bumblefoot, which is really, really painful for your hamster. And it makes your hamster's paw swollen and red, and it just looks really bad and really painful. So make sure when you get a hamster wheel, make sure that is a flat surface like this one. Another great way for your hamster to get exercise is an exercise ball. When you put your hamster in your exercise ball, make sure that you don't put it in there for more than 15 minutes, because then it would make your hamster hard to breathe, and your hamster sometimes pees in there and poops, so it can get really dirty. So just make sure that you don't leave your hamster in your hamster ball for more than 15 minutes. Hamsters do need hideouts or hideaways, and a great hideout is a igloo. Make sure that a hamster igloo that you get is dark, because hamsters love to go in dark, secluded areas during the day to sleep. So be sure when you get a hamster igloo that it is dark colored. One bad thing about this is that hamsters love to chew on everything. They chew on everything. I mean everything. And sometimes plastic can be bad. So a great hideout that is edible and biodegradable is this Hamster Shack. It's a picture right here. And you can get it from Petco, PetSmart. And it's just a great hideaway. It's dark and hamsters can chew on it. I do not have this product. I'm going to get it as soon as I get my allowance. One hideaway that I made myself is this one. I took a flower pot thing. I don't know, my grandma had it and I just saw it and I had to have it. So I cut a square right here and then flipped it and it just made a great hideout. I think it is safe for hamsters to chew on. I'm not for sure though. Sprinkles hasn't chewed on it at all. So yes, I find these really good. Just make sure that if you have a hideout that it is dark in there and that it is safe for hamsters to chew. One of the most important things that your hamster needs is a cage. I suggest getting at least 360 square inches for your hamster's cage. You could use an aquarium, but it has to be at least 20 gallons. Make sure your cage is big, wide open, and is secure, and it's safe to know. The last thing your hamster needs is a bath. You should either get a dust bath or a sand bath. Sand baths are better. Dust baths can cause respiratory problems for your hamster, so I do recommend sand baths.